What's up guys, back again with another video in the HTML series. This episode we're going to be going over the HTML table element. So yeah, let's get right into it. So we're going to create a basic, page layout like we did before many times. So doc type HTML, and then we have the tag here, head, title. I'm going to give it a title of table. Oh, there we go. Okay. And then head, body, and inside of body we'll have our table. So to get started with it, we just have to add the table keyword here, or no, the element. I'm getting mixed up with Java right now. But anyway, so inside of here we can have a table. You should know what a table is, right? You've worked with it maybe at school with like science and maybe Excel spreadsheets, just stuff like that. So we're gonna make a table maybe for like someone's name and their age and stuff like that. So we're gonna have different rows, different columns, okay? And so we need headers, right? So the name, the age, and maybe birthday, or we'll do sex, like male, female, gender. How about gender? So and then so we need those headers, right? So to have a header, we have to have a row first. So everything is divided into rows in a table. So let's make a row here. So TR stands for table row, okay? And for this row, we'll have as our header row, okay? So inside of this header row, we have to have our headers. So to have headers, we do TH, which is table header. So for the first header, we'll have name. So this will also be the first column, okay? For the second column, on the first row, this is a row, right? So first column, first row, and then we'll have second column, first row, which will be our second header, so TH. And then we'll have age. And then the third one will be TH again, which will be gender, okay? And then so let's reload this and see what happens. So we get name, age, gender. Interesting, okay? So yeah, that's how that works. Okay, good. Just making sure it's live reloading. Okay, cool. So that's our headers, right? So these are like, and they're bold too, so we know that they're headers. So these are like our, what are they called? Our sections, I guess. So under each thing we'll have a name, under each age we'll have an age, gender we'll have a gender. So yeah, so we'll have another row here, right? So rows are like this, and then the columns are like this. So we'll have another row, so tr, table row. And then this will be just regular data, so it's not going to be table header, so we don't need to use th, we would use td. So that's for regular data, so td. So we're going to have a name, right? So this will be our um, second row, first column, okay? So first column, second row. So it matches up with name, so we'll have our name here. So we'll make up a name, we'll do Johnny Appleseed. It's a classic. So the second column second row too will be an age. So the age we'll have is 124. And then third one, we have to have the gender. So that's our third column. Okay, so the gender will be male. Okay. So this would actually look better if we had like, lines and borders and everything like that. So it's not all like this. But we're not going to be going over that because that's covered in CSS, and we're not doing CSS. We're doing just pure HTML at this point. So if you want to learn more about CSS, don't worry, I'll be doing more in that series too soon. I paused it for a while, but I'm going to be restarting it. So anyway, so this is our first row here besides the header, okay? And so this has our first name. We're actually going to get rid of this so it looks better. So yeah, that's pretty cool, right? So we can have some data and then they're separated into rows and stuff like that. So we'll have one more here. We can have as many as we want, don't forget that. So we'll have more table data, and then we'll have Mary. Okay, and then TD 130, and then TD female. Okay, so this is another little row here. And then that's it, actually. That's all we have to do, basically, how to make tables. It's a really simple process, just having table rows, table data, and then have your headers, of course. So let's say we want to divide it into sections, right? There's actually ways to do that. We could have what's called the table header section, and then the table footer section, which will be the last row, and then your table body, which can comprise of multiple rows of just data like we have here, which actually will be these two. So first we're going to start with the header thingy. So to make a header here, we do thead, and we're going to get rid of this one. Okay, and so we'll close it off here. So it's got to enclose the first row because this is where we have our headers, right? Oops. Okay. So that's how that works. It's a little bad formatting, but let's just push everything forward a little bit. Whatever. So inside of here we have the t head tag and the closing t head tag, and so inside of that we have our first row, which is our header row, of course. And so why would we have this here if we already have everything? Like, this doesn't actually do anything, right? When you reload or anything, it doesn't change the appearance of it, but it helps with targeting and stuff like that. So we could have this, if we're using CSS, we could target the whole header row if we want to by doing this, and so that helps out. And also, we could put actually these rows in front of here for some reason. Let's say we did this for some reason. It actually won't change the appearance because it knows that the T head belongs at the top, so it's prioritizing with the location. So it's moving this here up top. See, look, it didn't change anything. So these rows should be under here if this T head wasn't here. So it knows that the T head, it should be on top. I guess hopefully that made sense. So we're going to move it back under. And so we have another section will be our T body. So this will have all our regular data, of course. So we're just going to copy and paste here. And so this looks like doo-doo, but oh well. And then we can have T footer here. So we can, or a T foot, which will be our footer thingy. So we'll have another row here. So TR, and we'll do TD, Bob, 12, TD. And then Bob's a female for some reason. You never know these days. So there we go. So we have another one. That's our footer. So if I was to put my footer above the body or maybe the head, I bet it would stay at the bottom. I'm not going to do it because I'm lazy. But yeah. So yeah, that's how we do that. We can divide into sections if we want to. We don't actually have to do this. And usually you don't really have to. So there's one more thing we could do is the caption element. So the caption element, well, it has to be behind your opening table tag and before everything else. Okay, so right here. And this could provide a description for your table, maybe even a name. So we can just provide some stuff in here. So we could say we could do people table. So basically just a title, I guess, for it. So it just goes here, and yeah, that's what that is, basically a description. So yeah, that's actually it for tables. And if this looks like crap here, don't worry. Once you learn how to do CSS, you can make it really cool and advanced looking. So yeah, tables are really helpful. And yeah, so if you like this episode, leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more, leave a comment if you need any help, and I'll help you. And we also have a Discord that's in the description. And peace.